Good morning, it is Kerry here from Earth Angel Provisions. I hope you're all well. You may be in different parts of the country and you may not be tuning into it right now, but this is a live forecast, a light language energy report for the week ahead. Okay, so as we're, 6 days away from Christmas, the energies can seem really quick. So we're going to slow down. We're going to have a listen and have an awareness to what's around us and see what is to come online and be available for us. So the reason for this weekly offering that I'm sharing on YouTube is to see what messages are coming through for people that are in my vibration that I need to communicate with as a channeler, and allowing those messages to come through to help us re-evolutionize our consciousness. And what we mean by that is to manifest new thoughts, break free of those old paradigms and the generational curses that have been present for maybe too long of a time. Okay. And what we mean by too long of a time is when we re-evolutionize ourselves, our physical bodies they feel that they want to expand, and that allows us to bring in more light into the body. Okay, so this is a place to help us move into love, truth and wisdom. And it is a place what is going to be set up as the fundamentals, the starting block to the next 7 days. And if you really enjoy this, you can then come into the wonderful Earth Angel Provisions, which is on Facebook. We have a Facebook group and we have an Instagram group, but we also have a subscription. Also, you can pay for this subscription and you get so many wonderful provisions in there. Okay, and these provisions are all to help bring courage with change, to bring you to your authenticity, and to bring you into alignment of who you truly are at that soul level. Yeah, that soul that's seated within us, what's shining out of us, but the illusionary field gets in the way. So let's have a look what time it is. Oh, it's wonderful. It's absolutely 10 o'clock here. So I'm on at the time that I said I was going to dedicate to be here. So if you are watching this at another date or another time, you've obviously found this for a reason. And just listen to the words and to the light language, and just be open to what comes through for you. Obviously through the light language and through the messages that come through, they're there to create growth within you. Yeah. And growth isn't always bunny rabbits jumping around, We do have to find those patterns that either we have personally created, inherited, come through generation inheritance, or we've inherited them from people around us. So there are lots of ways we've inherited these patterns that are driving this illusionary force. Yeah, we just need to come back to the seat of the soul and see what is really true for us. And what's really true for us, there is a lot of space, a lot of quiet, and that can frighten people because there is a lot of space when you come back to your center point, when you're communicating with the trueness of who you are. Okay. So my name's Kerry-Louise and I'm from Earth Angel Provisions, and I'm now going to do your weekly forecast. And what comes through for these next 7 days is sacred action. Okay, so with this sacred action, it's about putting the real eyes on, looking with the real eye, and asking, is this going to take your sacred energy away from you? Maybe you've been invited to a Christmas do and you feel overwhelmed already. Yeah, ask yourself, will this take away too much of your sacred light? Will it be minusing your sacred light? Or will it be putting a plus, putting you into the positive of your sacred light? Because we don't want to do things what cost us our light. Okay, so I'm just being called to draw a symbol. And welcome to anybody who is joining me right now. A lovely pink, like a pinky purple coming through. So we really need to find our fire as we do go through the winter. So we don't want to be too action energy. We want to be more in the energy of stillness and quiet, listening to that sacred action, but having just enough gentle fire for us to take sacred action when it is needed. And this is the code that has come through. Elesta, uma shana, uana, esta, cantananta, hiela, o shananta, miesta, fintano, vientano, 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 vientano. So connect with your solar plexus, and that will allow you to really connect with sacred action. Go to your solar plexus. What are you holding on to? What are you resisting with your power? Are you powerless or are you powerful? Are you somewhere in between? Where is your power? Where is your power? And this is what this light code is saying. Where is your power? And the code is speaking to the solar plexus. Elanta, canta, esta, mono, elanta, canta, esta, enta, oshramana, casta. And it's saying, I'm talking to your solar plexus. We are speaking to your solar plexus to allow to come up gently with nurturing love, nurturing energy, with just enough action for you to be able to witness what is blocking your power in your solar plexus, which is stopping you from listening to your sacred action. Iesta canta, iela washama cantana, ia canto, cana, okay, so that's code 1 that's come through. Really beautiful. So I can really feel that in my solar plexus as they're showing me how our solar plexus can get really churned up when we are giving people our power, when we are caring what people think about us, when we are letting people's manifestations engage with ours, which are not true to our beliefs. I can feel this churning in the collective, okay? So take those quiet, sacred times to come and really engage with your quietness and listen to the illusions that are blocking you from being totally you. Yesta, unta, Kienta Lishanta Iesta Wakana Ena Kana 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 Ikana Kana 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 Iesta Runta Runta Lunta 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 Lunta. So we're going to speak to the heart with this next code that I've just channeled in the beautiful green metallics that's come through. So this is allowing yourself to take sacred action by really listening to what your solar plexus is telling you, and you'll fuel your heart up, you'll fill your heart up, you'll feel the back, the sides, the front of the heart chakra, anahata, really widen and beam out of you. And as you speak, you will put new love into new words. You'll find a new vocabulary, a new way of speaking, a new way of communicating to people. And what they're saying is, when the boundaries are not in place, it is when we've just not understood our own love for our own selves and understood that we do not need to take our love away. Elishi wanta enta kanta moshakanta. Let's just do a little bit of a clearing through the throat chakra for you. So we're going to go to the third eye, it really feels like, and just do a little bit of clearing. Do a little bit of clearing at the third eye. And they're telling me that there are so many illusionary fields around us at the moment. We've really got to say, is that real? Is that real? Is that truthful? Is that truthful? Is that real? Is that real? Is that really what's going off? Is that really happening? And if it is not to get caught up in the power of that. It's about taking sacred action. And if that is really happening, how can you change what is happening? How can you make that change? How can you bring the balance of communication and heart into an illusion? How can you, as an individual with your sacred wisdom, put love and new manifestations and re-evolutionize our consciousness? How can you change that chain reaction of what is happening? Because we are only responsible for ourselves. Vista, 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 mona, 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 vista, 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 mona, 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 vis, 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 vis. Minna, 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 minna. And just allow that code, those tones to sync, energize, rebalance the third eye. Allow your sacred truth to start opening up to your re-evolutionize your own thoughts, your own feelings. Move through the illusionary field. Misha, 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 Misha. Misha, 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 Misha. Yenta kananta, yenta kananta, yenta kananta, yenta kananta, yenta kananta. Brightening up the throat to crown to higher, to allow the consciousness to travel through you, connect, and express itself through you as the communicator of who you are. Ah, lovely. So they were the messages what have come through today. So receive a wonderful quick little bit of healing from the light language. Listen to those messages if you need to rewatch the video again, and maybe lie down and be a little bit more comfortable. It's a really lovely activation. I can feel the energy working through the spinal column, really distributing those blocked energies to be released and expressed out of the physical body and through the souls. Great. So if you have joined me today, please do please put me a comment in the comments box. Let me know how you felt connecting with my vibration, with my signature, my energetic signature. And please do, if you are interested in following up the week ahead, so receiving the healing, the actual full energy alignment healing in light language, and receive more transmissions through the week to allow you to be in your center point through this ascension, you can always join us at the subscription Earth Angel Provisions, and that's Earth Angel Provisions Live. And if you're wanting to knock on the door and come into that provision, into that space, that little Zen space, send me a little message as you request to come into that space, and I will send you the subscription details. But for now, enjoy. I feel like saying bon appetit, to allow your energy to enjoy something most delicious and allowing you to come into your heart center for the day ahead and enjoy the messages that are there for you for the rest of the week. But please do join me on Facebook at Earth Angels Provisions. I can let you into the group, and then you can see what events I've got going on as well to help us all re-evolutionize our own consciousness. Yeah, to reseed the original law of light. Okay, take care. Blessings.